Hey peeps, welcome to class. This is my faithful friend Sarah. We're going to take you through Yin today. So with that said, we're going to start off in pigeon pose on the right side. So we're going to do downward facing dog. To get into the setup, walk the dog out. And push your arms away from the top of the mat and see if you can make your side body a little bit longer, and then descend the heels of your feet towards the floor. And as we start to make our transition into pigeon pose, we'll come up high onto the balls of the feet. Bring the right knee towards the right elbow, the right foot towards the left wrist, and then slide it all the way down. Slide your left leg back, and then from here, what I'd like you to do is walk your hands out in front of you. And as you walk your hands out in front of you, drop your elbows down to the ground. Now this is a good time to work props. So if you want to create two fists here, you can place the top of your head there. And this will sort of support the neck while we're working on opening up the hip flexor. One more breath here. We'll lift the head up. Press our hands into the mat. Walk your hands in towards you. Lean over towards the right hip. And then sweep your left leg all the way around. Now the right foot is going to go to the inside of the left foot. You're reaching towards the left leg. So we'll inhale the arms up towards the sky, and you're going to rock your hips from side to side. And then reach forward. Now either your fingertips can wrap around the foot, or you can just soften your forearms towards the floor, and we'll get the stretch. Tuck your chin into your chest. Soften the right knee towards the mat and the left elbow towards the mat. One more breath here. And once again, we'll walk our hands in. Now we're going to roll onto our backs. So what I'd like you to do is place the right foot down on the ground. And as you roll onto your back, pull your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace the fingers just below the kneecap and pull it in nice and tight. Getting ready to make our next transition, you'll release your fingertips and slide your hands up the back of your calf. Now you can take your interlaced fingers, place them on the ankle. You can reach for the blade of the foot. If you don't have that range of motion, use a strap, your towel, so that you can get the good grip. And you'll place the strap in the right hand. Bring that right foot as close towards the top of the mat as possible, and then externally rotate the right leg all the way over, getting the external rotation. Now once that right leg has gone over, see if you can draw the right hip towards the top of your mat, making space between your floating ribs and your hip point. If this is too much for you, you can always place the left foot down on the mat, and that's a great modification. Just keep softening your hamstring. Relax your left arm down. On the next breath, we'll bring the right leg back up. Draw your left leg back towards the top of the mat if you lifted it up. And you're going to switch the grip. So now the left hand is going to hold on to the right foot. If you don't have a strap, again, you can use the sides of your calf or your thigh. But it's going to go to a 45-degree angle. So pull that foot in towards you and then gently take it over towards the left side of the room. Now we want to work the IT band here. So when you're working the IT band, you can't go over too far or it starts to turn into a spine twist. So find the happy medium. If you're not really connecting with the stretch, bring the foot closer towards the top of your mat, and that will help with creating the sensations. You'll relax the right arm down. And just breathe into the side body. Remember, we're letting go of tension. So as you scan your physical body, notice where you might be grasping. One more breath here. We're going to take it into a full twist. So now you're going to take that right leg all over towards the left side of the room. And you can let it rest down on the ground, let the strap go. If that's too much, then allow your right foot to come in closer towards you so the knee is bent, exaggerating the twist. Keep extending the right arm all the way out. We'll bring that right leg back to center. One more time, pull that knee in, interlace it. See if you can get the knee closer towards the armpit this time, so it's more of an external rotation. We'll bring the left knee in to meet the right knee. We'll grab hands and elbows. Bring your forehead towards your knees so you can get that good rounded spine, and then lower the head back down to the ground. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. And take your hands to the backs of your thighs. We'll start to roll gently. Massage your spine. So tuck your chin in. And keep working on rounding. We're going to make our transition right into downward facing dog. So you may want to cross your ankles, or however you want to get there. Down dog, and walk it out. And just like we talked about earlier, you want to work the balls of your feet to help you make that transition. The left knee will come to the left elbow, and then you'll slide it towards the left wrist. Take that right foot over, or the left foot over towards the right side, and then slide that right leg back. You want to make as much space between your hips and your arms as possible. So when you drop your forearms down, there's plenty of space for your torso. And then again, if you want to make fists, that is an option. You can support your forehead. This should take some of the tension out of the neck. One more breath here. And we'll press both hands back into the mat. Walk them in pretty close. So when you lean over towards the left side, it's easy to bring the right leg all the way around. As you bring your right leg all the way around, the left foot is going to come to the inside of the leg. Everything is parallel to the mat. You'll inhale your arms up towards the sky. Then we're going to reach towards the toes. Take a big breath in. Lengthen your spine and allow your elbows to drop towards the floor. One more breath here. Now we'll start to walk our hands back in towards us. Again, you'll pull your left knee in towards you, and as you lie down on your back, we'll just pull that left knee in nice and tight. Really get into your descending colon. Best way to stay healthy, keep your gut clean. And then again, we'll slide the hands up the back of the calf. You can hold out of the ankle. Two peace fingers could grab the big toe. Such a nice stretch for the back of the calf. Or again, use your strap. You know, pros use props. So you externally rotate that left leg out. And the right arm is going to be extended. The benefit to that is that it helps you balance so you don't lean too much towards the left side, but that your hips stay even to each other. And if you feel any tension, unnecessary tension, right? Unnecessary tensions like unnecessary noises, you can place the right foot on the ground, bending the knee. And that just takes the unnecessary tension away. Still get the stretch with a little more ease and a little less effort. And on the next breath, we'll bring the left leg back up. Extend your right leg all the way out. And then again, you can use the strap, as that left leg's going to come over. Now bring it closer towards your armpit versus further towards the front of the mat. You want it to go over the head. That's what you're shooting for. Then you can extend your left arm out. Take your gaze over towards the left hand as well. And breathe. We'll take the left leg all the way down to the mat. And again, you can always bend the knee, seeing it into the bigger twist, extending your left arm out. Notice it's starting to soften, so let go of the grip. On your next breath, come back to center. Pull the knee in, but as you bring the knee over towards the left armpit, it's a bit externally rotated. The right leg is going to meet the left. One more time, pull your knees in nice and tight. Give yourself a big hug. We'll take a final savasana. We'll extend our legs out. Our feet will fall open. Our arms will come out to our sides. We're going to roll over onto our right side. And coming up into a comfortable seat. We'll face the top of our mats like we started. This is a great practice to add at the end of a vinyasa. Maybe you want to add a yoga nidra after this sequence. Maybe you'd like to do a final meditation. So I'm going to leave you right here.